Okay, now that you understand the difference between deductive Bible studies and inductive Bible studies, deductive being topical Bible studies and inductive being book studies, you can understand why we might need to study context in an inductive Bible study. So let's talk about context for a minute. What is context? Well, for me, I like to remember the 5 W questions and the 1 H question that you learned during high school, or maybe it was middle school. Who, what, where, when, why, and how. So when you're studying a book, any book, whether it's a piece of literature like Moby Dick or a book of the Bible like Hebrews, as an inductive student, you want to study the context. You want to know who the author is. You want to know what was happening in his world at that time. In other words, what was the culture like? You want to know where he came from, what geography looked like in that world, or topography. You want to know when the author was writing in terms of historical time. You want to know why he's writing, what was his purpose, and who is the audience of his content. And finally, you want to know how he has structured the book. What is the literary structure? What are the stylistic techniques that he uses? Is it narrative? Is it poetry? Is it history? Those 5 W questions and 1 H question are really helpful tools that you can use when you are doing a close reading of the text, which is what I call inductive Bible study. Another word for context is backstory or background. And this tool, backstory, will help you as you are applying the 3 steps of inductive Bible study. It will help you to observe the data, it will help you to interpret the data, and it will help you to apply the data. So now that I've told you about those 3 steps of inductive Bible study, we better learn what they are.